The crypto markets continue to plummet. We can see Bitcoin sitting on $55,000. It's like we're going back in time now. We're taking 2 steps back, 1 step forward. But guys, I just want to talk about how this is completely fine to see these levels of correction. We've done a 27% correction so far. Bitcoin could still even pose a threat to do a 40% correction down to the 44K region, or even worse, it could hit $40,000 doing an overall 45% correction. Now, I just want to remind you guys, in 2021, we had a 55% correction, then Bitcoin did an all-time high, and we've had very, very big corrections in the past for Bitcoin. You know, we've seen corrections like 85%, we've seen corrections like 63%, but during bull market phases, it's still completely normal to see corrective waves and levels like the ones that we're seeing right now. I wouldn't panic too much about this just yet. And you can use this as an example, 37% correction there. There was a 39% correction there. So as long as we don't see like a 60-70% correction, I think we're in a good place still. And maybe this is just a very, very much needed little cool off here. Bitcoin has actually been chilling at this euphoric level for quite a while, all the way since sort of March 2024. So it's been 4 months sitting in the $74,000 to $60,000 region. So in this video, we are going to look at Brett meme coin. I just want to talk about the overall price action with this one. And I know this does bore you, the fundamentals, but at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the main barometer of the crypto markets. Now, looking at this, really interesting insights here. You can see the Bitcoin addresses holding a balance between $10,000 and $100,000 a Bitcoin, sorry, has gone from 102 addresses down to 104, which means one of those wallets there is now holding over 100,000 Bitcoins, because from 14 days ago, the wallets holding the amount of Bitcoin between 100,000 and 1 million individual Bitcoins has gone from 3 to 4 overall. And that's a massive acquisition. You can see 564,000 Bitcoins up to 677,000 Bitcoins, which tells you, well, it's feeling more centralized. There is a single small group of individuals now holding more Bitcoin than the rest of the entire world. So they've capitalized more, they're holding more of the overall supply, which is now a staggering 3.43% versus 2.86%. And that number could eventually be 5% one day, where a small group of people will be holding 5% of the total Bitcoins in existence. So that is really, really crazy to see what the overall money is doing, what the smart money and the whales are doing. They're accumulating right now in this particular play. They're buying the dip, they're reducing their average entry. Anyways, Brett coin, $0.1159 at the moment. We can see Brett is breaking away from its resistance at 0.19, its previous sort of local all-time high over there, or all-time high. So the market cap from 1.87 down to basically 1.1 billion. Could this be a good time to potentially get into Brett coin? Well, we can see at the moment, looking at Brett, it's down 46% from that 0.19 region. And so far, we can see on the 4-hour RSI, it is pretty oversold. It hit a very oversold level of 15 on the daily. It's not quite fully oversold yet, but it was trading at very euphoric levels of RSI at 80 plus. Looking on the weekly, not a lot of data there to go on, not enough has been quantified, but on that 4-hour, you can really see that it's gone pretty low, and it's not been this low for a decent number of days. The last time it was here was 51 days ago. So could this provide a good opportunity to be getting into Brett? Already we can see a nice bounce here on the day itself. You're looking at around 11% bounce to the upside, but I did have this overall dollar cost average region here at 0.09. That could be a good area to get into, and we've not yet seen that happen here. Bollinger Bands wise, on the daily, we have fallen right through below the 20-day moving average, down below the overall support band of the Bollinger Bands, again, which does show a massive wave of volatility and a big shakeout moving towards more of a downtrend in these crypto markets as we are speaking about this. So yeah, for sure, could be a better area to maybe get back into coins like this. If you were bullish on Brett when it was at 0.19, then you should still feel bullish on Brett at 0.11, because it's the same ecosystem, it's the same coin, it's the same culture, the same community that you were looking to get into previously. So it did correct down to the 0.5 fib. It did not work down to 0.618 yet, which is 0.089. And really, actually, Brett's holding up very well. If it did a classic mean correction, it could even fall down to 0.063 before then going back up in price. Also want to say, thank you to new patrons. If you do want to unlock trading insights, trading signals, and grow your crypto portfolio, check out my Patreon down below. Space is becoming more and more filled up, so space is very much limited. First come, first serve. If you want to learn how to trade in these crypto markets and get those meme gem signals as well as leverage and spot signals. Also in the markets, a quick update on Doge 2014. They've now raised 60.7k, so they've raised like $20,000 overnight, even during this bearish crash. Doge 2014 celebrates Dogecoin 10 years of existence. So this is really cool to see. In 5 days, 20 hours, Doge 2014 will be going up in price. It's currently priced in at 0.00027. The tokenomics suggests that the listing price will be 0.000348. So this could be a new coin that could potentially reflect like 20, 30, 40% gains immediately on its launch. Whether it stays at that gain for just a few hours or minutes, I have no clue. It could keep on going up. It could trade sideways or go down. Remember, guys, that this is a meme coin, carries large risk, and is not doxed or KYC'd. It does have some very attractive staking incentives about it. 22,000% APY at the moment, with 67.5 million Doge 2014 tokens currently being staked in. But this meme coin is all about celebrating Dogecoin, and they want to create a big, vibrant community, a big culture, which could hopefully propel this coin to what they call the moon, right? So, of course, don't risk more than you can afford to lose. It does look like a very simple ecosystem, but ultimately it's a meme coin at heart. They can see 100 billion total tokens, 60% pre-sale allocation, 25% staking allo, 5% marketing allo, 10% liquidity allocation right there as well, with a juicy roadmap which does hint at major cryptocurrency exchange listings. So give them a little check out down below, do some research down below. Not financial advice, please always do your own due diligence and research. And it looks like they've got their Telegram up and running now as well. Just hit 100 followers, so slowly, organically growing, which is always important in the crypto space. If you guys are also looking to trade the anonymous KYC freeway, you can check out KSEX down below for all your trading needs, for all your leverage needs, your holding needs. If you're looking to buy this dip, you can use KSEX, sign up down below. And if you use my link, you will get trading rewards upon signing up as well. I've moved over from MEXC to this particular exchange. It does excite me. The UI, the UX is also fantastic and very user friendly, and also really reminds me of just MEXC in general. Going back to Brett overall, we can see Brett has had a wonderful year from the sort of start of 2024, looking at $400 million market cap. It did go up to 2 billion almost, which is almost a 5x. So people that did buy Brett around April, May, and even very early June, you're still in a profit, even though the markets are correcting this hard. So Brett is holding well. Market accessibility is still really strong. And again, there's not even Coinbase, there's not even Binance here. It's just a few tier 2 exchanges. So what could happen when Brett does finally deploy on those bigger exchanges? You're going to see more volume, more liquidity, depending on how those exchanges are paid for, whether it's tokens or fiat. Hopefully it will be in fiat payment. Otherwise, exchanges can, of course, sell their holdings of Brett. Now, looking at the circulating supply, 99.1% of Brett is in circulation, which is very bullish because it means there can't be many more token emission, which means they can't increase the overall circulating supply by a massive amount that will shock the entire price of Brett. So this is a good thing. What you see now on the price reflection is pretty much realistic because all the coins are basically circulating as well. I think Brett will be one of those big top 10 meme coins for the future, which it already is, and it's one of the best base coins out there. It is a base meme coin. It does look really, really good. Very simple to be fair, but massive accessibility. You can see so many exchanges you can actually buy this particular coin on. So Brett could be a good DCA. Of course, you've got Doge 2014 to check out down below, and make sure you do get yourself into my Discord channel if you want to just hang out with one of the coolest and one of the best crypto communities out there at the moment. See you soon, ladies and gents. Bye for now. Remember, this isn't financial advice. Peace.